I'm not going to do that right now. I want to show you what happens if you don't clean it. Now, you got the apple here, and you don't want that too big. You want it to show, like, you know. So the light's coming from here, and say the light's hitting here, just your highlight, right here. It's your highlight on the apple. You got some extra ones here to reflect light from this, but you don't want to add that in there. You just leave it out. So you make your highlight here. And because you got a highlight here, you got a very light there. Now, it doesn't look like the apple is exactly the same on either side. Well, when you're interpreting something, you sort of like do, you know, like what you feel. You paint what, or you draw, not what you're seeing, but what you're feeling. And you should really try to get both in there, what you're feeling and what you're seeing. And so now, okay, now the light's coming from there, so here we're going to shadow this with the pencil, and we're going to make this edge here lighter. Now we got a shadow too light here, and we got it too deep, so we're going to get it lighter, okay? And then we're going to put some shadow again in there because the light's not hitting here in the center of the apple there, where it. Now, you got your shadow in here, and it comes about halfway and it drops off, and that's round, the edge there. Okay, now there's your apple coming in. You got your lines coming in here, and it's coming in there. So, okay, your movement around. Now this is your highlight, remember, so you want to spare that. Okay, now you're going to get some very dark shadows in here. Okay, and behind. And then you go, as you come towards the light, you go lighter and lighter and lighter. And you get lighter and lighter and lighter. You don't cover in with the dark shadow right across all the way around, because if you do, then you wouldn't get your volume. Now I'm going to try to rest my arm here. It's my shoulder that's really sore. And now you got it light here, and it's dark falling here, but the light and the dark is falling here. It's a bit too dark, actually. So let's take some out and see what happens. See if it looks better. There, it looks better, doesn't it? Okay, now we got this light blurred line here, and that shows the apple. But we got a little bit of shadow in there, but not too much, because, you know, you don't want too much. There, okay. I don't know. I hope you can see that. And there's something here that's an extra mark I don't want. And so you take out some, and I just hit the tripod here, so if you got a little jiggle in your video, I'm sorry.